Hello everyone and welcome back to another AFK journey video. In this video we're going to be going over the top teams for the Plague Creeper and this boss using the infographic made by Yapala. I'll leave a link to the Discord in the description of this video. Okay, so we're going to look at the first two teams here. Elysion's team is very free to play friendly, only using Freyasto as a Celestial Hypogean and Bonnie and Odie as damage dealers. If need be, you can replace Bonnie for Lily May and it will be the real Freyasto in front of Odie. Looking at Hotpoint's team, this is another great team option, only using Harak and Freyasto. No twins on this comp. Real Freyasto in front of Harak, Illusion in front of Smokey, and then Ludovic and Bonnie as damage dealers with the Blade Summon artifact. Moving on to the next two teams, we have a great team from Mizon. We're not using Talene, not using Harak. This is going to be your all-time best option if you don't have those heroes built, and it will be the blue twin Elijah in the back and the pink hair twin on the left and up front, Lila. Real Freyasto in front of Ludovic, Illusion in front of Bonnie, Smokey up front. If need be, you can replace Bonnie for Muriel or Lily May. And this is a great team option with the Harmonic spell. Moving on to Shelby's team, this is a Talene team, but no Harak on it. Real Freyasto in front of Ludovic, Illusion in front of Talene, pink-haired twin on the right, blue-haired twin on the left, Smokey up front. This can get up to 110 billion damage with the Harmonic spell, and this is a great team option if you have Talene but no Harak. Okay, taking a look at the next two teams, we have a great team option if you don't have Talene built. This Harak team using Sonya might be your top scoring team of today. Illusion Freyasto in front of Sonya, Sonya buffing up Harak and the Smokey, blue twin in the back and pink twin in the front. With the Stellar Bond will be the real Freyasto and the Harak with the Harmonic spell. Now this is getting up to 124 billion damage, however it is consistently hitting this mark. And for the Sonya, try to give her the Arcane Charms. For the Harak, you can try Balance or Butcher today. It seems like Butcher are doing a little bit better in some teams, but Balance is also a great option. Even Sorcery has some potential, but I would say try Balance or Butcher, see which one does better for you. The twins are doing fine on Sorcery Charms. Moving on to Pro Epi's team. Pro Epi's team is a good team. It's hitting up to 152 billion damage, which is crazy. Running Talene. However, this is not the top team of today with these exact same hero lineup. However, it might be a little bit lower on the RNG side. So that's one thing to mention. So Real Freyasto is going to be in front of the blue-haired twin. We're going to have Illusion and Harak on the Stellar Bond. Blue twin in the back, pink twin in the front. Talene up front, and then Smokey to the right of Talene with the Harmonic spell. This is a good team option. Okay, now moving on to the top two teams of today. Now, the first disclaimer about Nanon's team. This is an extremely high RNG team because I tried it a couple of times. I didn't even get close. It's saying it's going up to 154 billion damage. However, honestly, I think it's really difficult to even hit like 120, 124 billion damage with this comp. And that is why the Sonya team might just be better for some people. However, this team has gotten that with the perfect RNG. Now, blue-haired twin in the back, pink-haired twin in the front. On the Stellar Bond is a Harak. Siren is going to be to the right of Harak. Illusion Freyasto in front of Siren. Smokey next to the Siren. And then Real Freyasto in front of the blue-haired twin. Now, for the Siren's Charms, they should be destructive. For the Harak, it is either Butcher or Balanced. You can try both of them and see which one does better. This is going to be... I don't know how many runs you would have to do to get a good run of this team. I don't even know if it's realistically possible for most people, so keep that in mind and do at least a couple of runs of the Sonya team before you try to just blow all of your runs on this high RNG team. And then finally we have Jackie's team. This is the overall top team of today. Even though it says extreme RNG, it is consistently outperforming all of the other teams. So it's still the best option if you have all these heroes built, even probably better than Pro Epi's version. So it will be Illusion Freyasto in front of Smokey, Talene to the left of Illusion Freyasto, on the Stellar Bond, Real Freyasto and Harak, and there will be the blue twin on the right, pink twin on the left. Now, as you guys can see from the note here, Butcher Charms and Harak seem to be doing the best. However, as always, you can try Balanced. It may be better for some people. And then for Talene, the Destructor Charms seem to be the best. However, again, Blast Charms are a good choice as well. And I remember in the previous week, I hit 155 billion damage with Blast Charms onto Talene. So they're a good option as well. But with that being said, we're going to go ahead and get into some runs. We're going to try... We currently have the lineup of Butcher Charms onto Harak, and we have the Destructor Charms onto Talene. I'm going to do a few skip runs of this. And then we're going to see, do some skip runs of the different version with Blast onto Talene, Balance onto Harak. And I want to try to figure out, at least for this maxed out account, which are the top performing teams. So 134 billion damage. I've already done some runs. We got 152 billion damage with this exact loadout. And if that is the highest we get of this, then I will show you a replay of that. So, okay, 144 billion damage. We have 11 runs left, so we have to kind of keep that in mind. Okay, so 144 billion damage, not bad. 152, another 152 billion damage. That is looking good. So the thing about this boss basically is it all comes down to the timing. 1 or 2 extra seconds in the playground stage to burst them further is going to make a difference. And so that is really the important thing, and that is why it's so RNG heavy, because like 1 or 2 extra seconds makes all the difference. It completely changes your score. So this is getting pretty consistently 151, 152 billion damage scores. We've already hit 3 of them, and we've done maybe like 6 runs of this. Okay guys, so now I've swapped the charms. Blast is now onto Talene. I'm still running the Butcher onto Harak. Let's see whether this can work any better. And we'll do like 3 or 4 runs of this. 142 billion damage. Yeah, honestly, it might just be like you just need that crazy RNG to get the top score. But in the previous week, we did hit 155 billion damage. And that, okay, another 152 billion. We're getting so close, but not where we want to go. So is honestly looking at this, is like Destructive necessarily better on Talene compared to Blast? I don't know. Like they're both doing very similar. Okay, I'm going to try Balance onto the Harak now. Keep the Blast onto Talene. Let's do the Balance onto Harak and see whether this can be better. Because honestly, sometimes like I feel like because RNG is such a factor in these bosses, the RNG kind of overshadows sometimes the charm selection. And you might think that, oh, maybe Butcher Charms are better on Harak, but honestly, with good RNG of the Balance Charms, you probably would hit it the same as well. Okay, but let's see. We'll do 3 runs of this. 142 billion damage on the first run. Okay, not looking great so far, but let's see. 144 billion damage. In my previous week, was I running Balance on Harak? Or was I running Butcher on Harak? I can't actually remember, but I definitely remember I was running Blast onto Talene. Okay, we got a new record. Yes! So we did it with the Balance onto Harak. I'm glad we did another run of it, showing you that basically this is just perfect, pure RNG. 65 billion damage from Talene, 55 from this, and this was just Blast and Balanced, which is like the opposite of what is on the infographic. And like that is why these charm selection, honestly, because RNG is such a factor, you don't actually know what are the optimal charms. But this is crazy. We had 157 billion damage with the line of a Balance and Blast, which is the opposite of the infographic. But I'm sure the infographic also hit it. And that just really kind of shows you that both charm options are pretty similar for both of the 2 heroes, and it just comes down to RNG in the end. But yeah, basically whether you have Destructive or Blast on Talene, or whether you have Balance or Butcher on Harak, you should be fine to get your top score with this comp. You just need to do enough runs and like get lucky with the RNG. So take a look at this replay. Watch the final Playground stage. Like, usually for these dream runs, what ends up happening is like with 21 seconds left on the clock, you defeat this boss stage and you begin attacking the playgrounds. So let's take a look at it right now, because that makes all of the difference. So we're 27 seconds, 25, 24, 23, 22. Okay, there we go. So right around the 22 mark, the boss kind of was disappearing. The playgrounds are appearing. And now you just have to massively burst through these. We have 6 seconds left, and we just need to shred through everything which is spawning right now. And that is how you get your maximum score. So 157.1 billion damage. That definitely feels really, really good. And just to like kind of compare this with the Butcher Charm that we got, because we got a pretty good run of the Butcher Charms. Yeah, okay, so over here we got a run of Butcher Charm, Harak, and the Destructive Charms on the Talene. And I believe this was our top score, 152 or 0.5 billion damage or so. Let's see the difference and try to compare them side by side. So that previous one, around 22 or 21 second mark, the boss basically disappeared and we began getting the playground stage. And then we burst through those initial big playgrounds, and then we had like maybe 5 seconds or so to burst through the smaller playgrounds. So let's try to compare that to this run, because that makes all the difference. Because the damage is basically fixed at all of these checkpoints. Everyone would have the same damage when we enter the boss stage, when we enter the playground stage, because it's a set amount of health that you're basically going to be depleting. So it just comes down to the timing. So now look at this. 23, 22, 20. Okay, yeah, this was a delayed entry into the playground stage. We can definitely tell that. And when do we destroy the big playgrounds? So this final big playground is still yet to go down, and 7 seconds left. 6 seconds, 5 seconds. Okay, they're all gone, and there's 3 seconds left on the clock. So it's like a 2-second difference, it feels like. But even that, we still got 152.5 billion with this team. So anyway, guys, that is going to be it for the runs, or basically the team showcases of today. Hopefully, using the teams in the infographic, you're able to get a top score. And this is really just a testament. The testing that we did is a testament to the fact that charms really vary. The RNG is such a big factor in these bosses, and so if you're running even what might be considered the second best charm, you might still be able to get the top score. So Balanced or Butcher both are top performing for Harak, and Blast and Destructive both are top performing for Talene. So basically take your pick. And that Siren team, if you're gonna run it, good luck, because that one is insanely high RNG. You're gonna have to do a lot, and again, you can try Balanced onto Harak, I guess. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching. That is gonna be it for this one. I'll hopefully see you in the next video. If there's any other team that worked for you, feel free to share in the comment section. But thank you guys for watching. If you're not already subscribed to our YouTube channel, please smash that subscribe button. We're getting really close to 20,000 subscribers. Thanks to all of your support. Also, feel free to join my AFK Journey Discord server. There's a link to that in the description of this video. I look forward to chatting with you there more. But thank you guys for watching. I'll hopefully see you in the next video. And until then, everyone, peace out for now.